Once upon a time, in a peaceful village, there lived a wise monk known for helping people with tough problems. One day, two struggling men came to see him seeking advice. They were both kind, but unsure of what to do. They talked it over and realized they were facing similar troubles. So, they decided to ask the monk together. One of the men spoke up. "Master, we both have tough jobs. We're treated badly and disrespected. Can you please tell us if we should quit our jobs or not?" The monk sat peacefully, his eyes closed in deep meditation. The two young men stood by respectfully, waiting patiently for what seemed like an eternity until, finally, the monk opened his eyes. With a serene expression, he uttered just 5 words. "Only a bowl of rice." Grateful for his guidance, the young men left the monastery's serene soundings and resumed their journey into the bustling city. As they traveled, the weight of the monk's words remained in the air, pushing them to talk. "That was quite interesting, don't you think?" one of them said. "What do you suppose the sage meant by only a bowl of rice?" The other thought for a bit before responding. "It appears quite straightforward. I suppose he meant that our jobs are only a means to meet our basic requirements, such as food." "Yes, it does make sense," the first person agreed. Perhaps he was urging us to see beyond the daily grind of work and understand its true purpose. Their talk continued as they walked through the overcrowded streets, each buried in their thoughts. They eventually came to a fork in the path, at which point one of them spoke. "You know," he added seriously, "I can't shake the impression that the monk was telling us to look beyond the material interests of our employment. Perhaps there is more to life than merely making a living." His colleague agreed with a nod. "I can understand what you mean. It's as if he was encouraging us to seek fulfillment in something more than the routine of our everyday tasks." Their routes had split at that point. The monk's words inspired one of the young men to leave the business world. He wrote a letter of resignation, determined to take a different route. What is his final destination? The peaceful countryside, where he accepted the life of a farmer. The other young man, on the other hand, discovered renewed meaning in his work. He approached his tasks with refreshed passion, encouraged by the monk's wisdom. Challenges that seemed insurmountable before became opportunities for growth. He quickly worked his way up the corporate ladder, eventually becoming a respected manager. Years passed, and fate brought the two former companions together once more. They looked at the paths they had taken as they shared stories from their respective journeys. "It's incredible," the manager said, "how the same words from the monk took us down such different paths. But here we are, both successful and satisfied." The farmer replied in agreement. "Yes, it appears that we interpreted his advice in our own unique ways, but the outcome appears to have been the same." They decided to look for the monk again because they were so curious. They returned to the monastery and humbly requested more information about the vague message they had received years before. With a calm smile, the monk closed his eyes again, sinking into deep meditation. The young men waited with bated breath, the air heavy with anticipation. Finally, the monk opened his eyes and spoke, his voice containing gentle wisdom. "Only a difference of thought," he explained, his words simple but deep. He elaborated. "Each of you followed your own path, guided by your interpretations of my words. Success came not from the words, but from the passion and dedication you put into your chosen activities." The young men exchanged knowing glances, as understanding dawned on them. The monk continued, his voice soft and resonant. "In life, we are all called to pursue our own passions and discover what truly lights our souls on fire. This pursuit brings us not only success, but also fulfillment and joy." As they said their final farewell to the monk, the two young men walked away with newfound clarity. The lesson had been learned: to listen to their heart's whispers, to fully embrace their passions, and to find success in pursuing what truly mattered to them. And so, armed with the monk's timeless wisdom, they returned to the world, determined to forge their own paths, guided by the simple yet profound truth: only a difference of thought. After watching the story of the monk and the two successful men, there is plenty of inspiration to be found. For example, it encourages an openness to seeking advice and wisdom from others when confronted with challenges or difficult decisions. Life is full of uncertainties, and it's okay to reach out for wisdom from those who have walked the path before us. It reminds us that we are part of a community, where sharing knowledge and experiences can light our way. The mysterious message, "Only a bowl of rice," encourages us to reflect deeply, acknowledging that profound wisdom can sometimes take unexpected forms. It encourages us to look beyond material pursuits, recognizing that true success means finding meaning and purpose in our endeavors. Furthermore, the story creates a desire to discover our true passions, reminding us that pursuing what truly lights up our souls can lead to a fulfilling and rewarding life path. Just as one of the men accepted change and became a farmer, we encourage to welcome new beginnings and make significant changes if they align with our deepest desires. Furthermore, the study motivates us to approach challenges with a new perspective, viewing them as opportunities for growth and renewed purpose. On our path to self-discovery, seeking reflection and clarity, as the men did when they got back to the monk, becomes an invaluable tool. We should understand that success takes different forms for each person. The story encourages us to pursue our own paths while remaining true to ourselves along the way. The value of listening to our heart's whispers, trusting our intuition, and cultivating a positive mindset that sees opportunities and growth in every situation. We should step boldly into the world, ready to forge our own paths. The story of the monk and two successful men reminds us to savor the journey of life, finding joy, fulfillment, and meaning in every step we take. So, my dear friend, as we immerse ourselves in this timeless story, let its wisdom influence our souls. Let us hear its gentle whispers, profound truths, and powerful reminders. For by doing so, we embark on a journey of self-discovery, growth, and limitless possibilities. Have you ever found yourself on a journey of self-discovery and inner peace? Perhaps you felt a gentle pull of passion guiding your steps, or perhaps you faced challenges that tested your resolve. Whatever your journey has been, I'd love to hear about it. Share your experiences, the moments of clarity, the lessons learned, and even the struggles you faced in the comments below. Thank you for joining me on this adventure, and I look forward to hearing your stories. If you're interested in embarking on a lifelong journey of self-improvement and seeking clarity, don't forget to like and subscribe.